evening, everyone. My name is Renata Henderson. I'm one of the instructors. I will be leading us in the national anthem. So if you could please stand. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, we're so glad, was so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night, o'er the ramparts we watch, were so gallantly streaming, as the rockets red glow, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. The
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our graduation. We're so excited this evening to be celebrating the success of some incredible men and women, some of whom you will hear from this evening. When we first begin, though, you're going to have the pleasure of hearing from someone who has traveled a very similar path as our graduates today. Someone who achieved a GED many, many years ago and has had the good success, the blessings to be able to now have master's degrees, to be a teacher, to have incredible professional and personal success. And we thought it was only appropriate to have someone who has walked a path similar to our graduates so that they could know that this is nothing to take lightly. Their achievement tonight is huge, and that we are as proud as them as their family is proud of them, and I'm sure they're all very proud of themselves. So again, we thank you for coming. We welcome you. We thank Renata for her incredible rendition in the midst of recuperation. Believe it or not, she is recuperating from surgery and could still belt it like that. So we're now going to ask Mrs. Catherine Flagg to come forth and to share with you this evening. Thank you.
good evening, everyone. Good evening, Ms. Brenda Dawson, faculty and staff, graduates. The story of my life. Believe me, this is the short version. On January 19, 1959, I became an unwed teen mother of a beautiful little girl. My daughter's grandparents raised her. I returned to school in September. Little did I know that after about a couple of months of getting acclimated to my classes, I would be called to the principal's office and told that a law was passed forbidding unwed mothers to attend public schools. So I had to leave. That was the first devastating blow, and there were many more after that. My options for employment were limited without a high school diploma, so I worked a number of menial jobs, earning minimum wages, trying to make ends meet. After my second child, I got married. Things were going well for some time. I was able to get a job in a helmet factory, and my husband had a fairly decent job. We later had a third child, all girls. Several years down the road, my marriage began to fail. After the separation and divorce, I began to look for love in all the wrong places, turning the wrong corners at times and then getting back on track. God carried me through the difficult times, the devastating periods of hurt, insecurity, testing, and trials. I realized that I was never alone, even though many times I felt like it. I worked for the Greater Chester Movement and Anti-Poverty Agency as a neighborhood worker. It was there that I was inspired to prepare to get my GED. I can't tell you that it got easier, but by now I had faith and discipline to overcome the challenges. In every phase of my life, I learned to draw strength from God. I was so proud when I received my GED. One day, two of my friends and I approached a member of the board of directors of a program for a summer job. My two friends were college graduates. The gentleman said to me that he was taking care of his college students. At that point, I got an epiphany. I knew that I could do the job as well or even better. That's when I decided to enroll in college. Raising children as a single parent and going to school was very difficult. There were many times that I thought I would give up. However, I am a graduate of Cheney University, where I earned a Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education with a minor in Special Education, a Master of Education, Special Education, and a Master of Education Administration and Supervision with a Secondary Principal Certification. I am a member of the Alpha Kappa Mu Honor Society, Mu Eta Chapter, Alpha Phi Sigma, National Scholastic Fraternity, Xi Chapter, and the Kappa Delta Pi International Honor Society, Mu Chapter. I'm retired from the Chester Upland School District, where I was gainfully employed for 31 years, climbing the ladder of success from classroom teacher to coordinator of special services, and finally, a supervisor of transition services, in addition to being a cheerleading coach on the side. I also work for the Chester Education Foundation STEP program as a life skills and opportunity teacher, and United Cerebral Palsy of Delaware County, currently CAGE, where I taught self-help skills. My related work experience, I wrote 2 many grants for curriculum writing through the Delaware County School to Career Program and a public relations program on whole school reform. I was a member of the Pennsylvania State Interagency Advisory Committee on Transition, the Delaware County Transition Council, and the Delaware County School to Career Partnership. I was a presenter on transition at the Pennsylvania State Education Association. In August 1999, while a graduate student at Cheney University, I traveled to Cambridge, London, England, to study abroad as an international student, attending a seminar on National Education Studies, What Can We Learn from British Education, and also a side trip to Paris. I received a number of awards. I won't even read them all, but a lot of them. And I'm currently a member of the Rotary Club of Glen Riddle. In 2009, I was installed as the 5th female president of the club. I'm a member of the National Congress of Black Women, Delco Chapter, the recording secretary for the Pennsylvania Association of School Retirees, Delco Chapter, and I'm employed as an aquatic aerobics instructor for the Sports Club of Ridley, Pennsylvania. I'm a member of New Life Ministries International, a vibrant and emergent ministry located at 10 West 7th Street, Chester, Pennsylvania, where Apostle Dr. Gleason Scott is pastor and founder. I serve as an armor bearer, altar worker, and elder. I've traveled throughout the United States, the Caribbean islands, Israel, and various parts of South Africa with Apostle Scott as the New Life Ministry mission team. God has blessed me to be a blessing to others. I have a beautiful family. My children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren are all successful. I live in a beautiful home, my third. I drive a nice car, I have wonderful people in my life, and I attend a vibrant church. I was not able to accomplish these milestones on my own. I owe it all to my strong support system, which Brenda Dawson is one of them. She played a vital role in helping me get through some of the most devastating situations, and most of all, to the grace of God, who enabled me to be strong and not give up in the difficult times. He was always there for me, and he will be there for you. I was able to accomplish all of this after that first step in getting my GED. To God be the glory. If I had to do it over again, would I do it the same way? Probably not. However, I can say I don't regret having had these experiences. They have helped me to shape the person that I am today. To the graduating class, I say congratulations. This is a great achievement, but it is only the beginning to bigger and better things. You have already shown that you have the stamina, the stick-to-itiveness. Use that same faith to take you to the next phase of your life, to accomplish the next step. If you fall, and you might, get up and begin again. You were made that way. Don't give yourself opportunity to give up, no matter how difficult it gets. Don't get distracted. It will be challenging, but turn your challenges into stepping stones. Do positive self-talks. Don't allow yourself to be defeated. Don't say I messed up and it can't be fixed. Don't say it's too late, and don't get into the blame game or guilt factor. All of that is just a deflector of energy to get you to quit. Have a bulldog tenacity to walk through those open doors. I promise you it will get better. You will look back and see how far you have come and be so grateful. Applaud yourself, reward yourself, but be prepared for the next step, the next door to be opened. See yourself fulfilling your dreams, whatever you desire. See it. You are an inspiration to many people like yourself. The best is yet to come. God bless you.
You should know that Catherine really did not want to get up here and speak. She's very, very popular in Delaware County, as you can tell by her accomplishments, but very few people know of her small beginnings. So I thought it was really, I'm encouraging her all the time to do this, because we know that people need encouragement, and there are things, look at how many of you are shaking your head, there are things, very small things that will get in your way. And you have to really have, as she said, the tenacity to keep pushing. So I'm really excited that she agreed to do this tonight. Thank you for sharing. And I trust that someone was encouraged by her comments. We're now going to have one of our teachers come up, our instructors, Kathy Raymond, who is going to speak to our students. And Kathy will be followed by our student speaker, who is Stephen Rich. Is that the correct pronunciation, Stephen? Okay. All right, so we're looking forward to hearing both from Kathy Raymond and Stephen. Thank you.
Hello. First, I want to say congratulations to all the graduates. I know it was tough and hard to attain your diploma, so if no one else is proud of you, I am. But more important of me being proud of you and your family and friends being proud of you, you should be proud of yourself. So I do want everyone to give your own self a pat on the back, because I don't know if you do that often. This evening, I want to leave you with one test. Here you go. I know you guys are saying not another test. We finished all our tests. But there's one more test I want you to think of before you leave. The test is like an EKG. An EKG is electrocardiogram, or we say it's the EKG. It's a graph that shows the heartbeat up and down, up and down. Does everyone know that? Well, the EKG line, like I said, goes up and down, just like our lives. We have good times, we have bad times, we make mistakes, we have disappointments, like some people fail a test, but you get right back up again, so your line goes up and down. In other words, once again, there's highs and lows, mistakes and disappointments throughout life. Throughout life, we have many successes and disappointments. One success that each of you had was obtaining your high school equivalency diploma. You accomplished this by doing two things. One thing was, each one of you made sure your path to obtain your diploma did not turn into a steady line. We know when that line goes up and down, what happens, what it means when it's a steady line, right? It means that you flatline. I don't want to use that any harsh word. Yet, you kept moving towards your goal, even though you made mistakes and had disappointments, family issues, tough work schedule, and any other obstacles that you had. You kept moving towards that goal that you were to achieve, and that's a great job. The second way you made sure the line didn't turn into a steady line was being able to leave your comfort zone. And I know my students are like, oh, here we go with this comfort zone thing. It's always good to step out of your comfort zone. So it's always good to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Okay? But you were able to leave that comfort zone, and that's how you were able to get your diploma. So as you begin your next journey of going to college, technical school, a new job, remember the EKG test. You're going to have your ups and downs, but your line is going up and down. You don't want it to stay steady, so you want to keep achieving what you need to achieve. Concentrate on reaching the highs. Don't get stuck on the lows. And like I said, just always be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Congratulations.
Hello everybody, my name is Stephen Rich, and I can say I graduated now. Following Kathy, it's kind of hard to do right now. She asked me, are you nervous? I said, not really. All I can hear is you saying, it's really not that hard. It's more simple than you think, and it is. So I just want to say congratulations, fellow graduates, and to myself, and to the families, because quite honestly, it's not just for us. Now we become better providers for our family, better sons and daughters, getting out there, having our families just be proud of us, and that's the biggest thing. Through this, I definitely found that, well, I guess for most of us, it was trial and error. We failed, we passed, it was ups and downs, but we did it. I remember walking out of when I took my test and waiting for the email to come. I passed the math because, of course, I saved it for last, I think, like most of us. And just like thinking, I can't wait to text my wife and tell her, you know, I finally did it. Whom I must thank, because without her, I wouldn't have even found these classes, and I probably would have prolonged the wait. She would pack me a snack every night and have it ready for me at the door, because I would get home from work and be like, I don't have time to eat. And there I was with my snack, my folder. Thank you so much, Ben. I appreciate it. It's great for all of us to be able to get together and smile and laugh. The news lately has been pretty tough. I'm sure, as all of you know, things are getting a little crazy, but you know what? We're here, we're all together, and we have a bright future ahead of us, and I really can't wait. This is just a new door opening for us, a new chapter, and I know we can all make ourselves and our families proud, and I hope that was long enough. That was good. I'm glad to see everybody smiling and laughing, and thank you, Kathy, for all your help and your support, telling me to stick to it, and same with my wife. Thank you so much. I couldn't have done this without you, so thank you, everybody.
And the sincerity as well. So we will now hear from John Keenan, who is going to recognize some very special people. One of the things that we're always very proud of at Pathways PA is that we have people who are on staff who work extremely hard, but we're also so gifted to have people who come and volunteer time with us. And so John tonight has the opportunity to talk about people who give their time to our adult education program. So come on up, John.
I don't know why that came out. Anyway. Chelsea. Lois. Please come up. I surround myself with beautiful people. Joanne? Yes. Not sure if Joanne is here. PA honors you today for your dedication to our students. So we appreciate everything that you've done. I know how much the students appreciate your time and your good efforts to assist in achieving their goals. At least once a week, I've heard from a student who expresses tremendous gratitude for your support. I wish Joanne was here. Same thing for her. You're truly the reason Pathways PA is able to change so many lives through literacy. You truly are. I just want to read some feedback. I figured this was the best way to is to give you what the students said. I always ask students for feedback on how things are going with tutors, if there's anything they need that's different, if they want a different approach. And I just wanted to read a couple of things. Chelsea is the reason I will pass my GED test. I have learned so much from her and from her believing in me. I would love to one day come back and help another student like she has helped me. Right? That is absolutely true. It was one of my favorite ones that I read. So I wanted to read it to you. And Lois, I've learned so much from Lois, especially how to read much better than I did before. She gives me so much time and doesn't quit on me, as many have in my past. She is so dedicated to helping me, I couldn't thank her more. I think it's beautiful. Now, Lois and Chelsea, believe me, I love the two of you to death. All right. I know when I email, people probably think I'm strange that I do that, but I appreciate it. I really do. From the bottom of my heart. Here is a token of appreciation by Pathways for your dedication to our students. I know it's strange that I'm doing it this way, but I want you up here. You are all such beautiful people, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for volunteering to assist our wonderful students. And congratulations. And I know every one of you know how valuable these two people are. Two of the nicest people, finest people I've ever met. They didn't have to be here. They come here as volunteers. And that's beautiful. Kathy, I kept the charge for you.
Fun part now. We're bringing up another instructor, Brian McCary, who will present the certificates to our graduates.
Okay, congratulations, graduates. I will present your certificate. Can you please come up to receive it? First person is Michael Gooden. John Johnson, please come up. Amanda Miller, please come up. Stephen Rich, please come up. Miss Shippey, please come up. Oliver Simpson, please come up. That concludes our graduates. Please clap for them again.
Stand, and we're going to ask Tamara Taliaferro to lead the tassel turning ceremony.
I'm going to ask the graduates to spread out up front so everyone can see them when they do their tassel. Spread out so everyone can see them. Right across the front. Now right now the tassel's on the right side to show that the class of 2016 from Pathways, the GED class of 2016, has now commenced, has now graduated. I would like for everyone to move their tassel from the right to the left.
Just want to ask the graduates to stay in place because we have a special selection for you before you procession out.
Core agreements. Be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. Don't take anything personally. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. Don't make assumptions. Find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings, sadness, and drama. With just this one agreement, you can completely transform your life. Always do your best. Your best is going to change from moment to moment. It will be different when you are healthy as opposed to sick. Under any circumstance, simply do your best and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. There's a hero. If you look inside your heart, you don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer if you reach into your soul, and the sorrow that you know will melt away. Help me out, ladies and gentlemen. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel all hope is gone, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. I'm going to end that there because you are the heroes today. You are the heroes of your lives. You are the heroes of your family. We are so very proud of you. Take today as that stepping stone into tomorrow with courage. God bless you. Congratulations.